Yeah, headed to Chicago right now. From Chicago, we're headed to Brussels in Europe. From Brussels, headed to a different part in Africa. From the different part in Africa, go to Intab. It's going to be a very everything up in the air, a little bit chaotic trip.
Somewhere around 24 hours. Ended up being 3 days, just to give you an idea. To Uganda, 5 flights in, beyond exhausted. I couldn't even tell you, it's beyond jet lag at this point.
Yeah, so we finally reached our destination here in Entebbe, that's how you say it?
Yeah, this is Entebbe Airport. We are going to drive to Kampala. It's almost, it may take us less than an hour.
Okay, dope, great. Yeah. Hey, we're just glad we're here. You could have told us 4, we would have been cool.
Thank you. God is good.
Thank you, yes. God is good, still allowed us to get here.
So we wake up the next morning and Kennedy tells us that the first place we're gonna go is like this local school. And at this school is one of the places that he draws kids from for his ministry. So he looks for kids who have a gift in, dance, music, which is like rapping, beatboxing, or like basketball. So he tries to look for kids who stand out with the talent and have them come be a part of his ministry, and he works on their gift and tries to develop it.
It's just extremely humbling. I mean, you see how these kids, so joyful, their ground everywhere they're going is dirt, you know what I mean? And it's not the nicest situation. He was telling me that a lot of the kids, they don't eat before they get here. So their first meal comes at school, and their home life is so rough because they're all from the slums that they're just happy to be here and see their friends, you know what I mean? It's like they look at the joy as being at school, whereas like in the States, we're so ungrateful, so spoiled at the house that we go to school, we're bummed out, we gotta go to school and learn something, you know what I mean? And you could just see the difference, you know what I mean? It's incredible experience. Initially, we didn't plan on coming up here. I'm really glad we got to come up here and just see what the school life looks like at a school. This is a school for less fortunate. He said he raps. He said he plays basketball and he raps. I asked if he could rap to the camera if he felt like it, so I don't know.
Oh God, send our beds to our parents, something that when I say Jesus, send us over to God who love us all so much. He sent his son Jesus Christ and told the work to take us of our problems, of our sins, so that we can be a friend of God.
When I left the school, it was interesting. Every time I was leaving anything out there, I was always thinking about how like we're coming back to Western culture where it's like, a society with like abundance of resources, and they are going on with life with like next to no resources. And like, you leave these places like wanting to help. So we wake up the next morning, and the plan initially was to go gorilla trekking, like go on this African safari out in the jungle where you walk through the jungle and you can actually see the gorillas at a distance. You're not even in a Jeep, you're not in no car, you're on foot. So I tell Kennedy like, hey, do you mind if we save the safari trip and could we find a basketball court? We need to hoop. Like I'm in Africa, I want to hoop here, What?
That's cool, man. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to be here, man. Hopefully we get to that. You didn't know what to expect. No, it's fun. So,
No.
The white guys scared.
We are the early ones.
Gotcha.
Nice to have you, man.
Hey,
I've seen him.
Hey,
Yeah, online, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Cool.
Jay. Hands. Show me a stand up. That's good.
Come, throw the ball, throw the ball. I like that. I like that. Throw the ball. Oh, that's the ball. Look, look. Look. Go look. Here. Over there. Not really. I got it. Come. You gotta get up. I'll just hit that. Yep.
You are.
Go.
Yep, I see you. I see you.
Yes, sir.
But it was great. It was all done in a very good spirit, even though these guys really wanted to win, like they weren't playing around. But at the same time, even when I did finish the games and win, like it was great. The crowd was loving it. The kids were super hyped.
You gotta play regular D. Regular D. Come on. Regular D. Come on. You gotta play regular D. Regular D. Still gotta play regular D. I'm not gonna lie. So tired.
That's right, let's go.
I think they saved the best for last too. That's what sucks. Don't even know it. On those last couple lanes, I wasn't even trying. Let's try.
Walk out.
So for me, this has been a really humbling experience, and we were gonna go on a safari today, you know, like a tourist safari, but I felt like actually playing some ball would be the best case, and it could have been better playing with you guys. So really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
It was a good feeling going away because you know that like this planted a seed for GlobalHooper. We got some incredible content. The events were great.
You just saw I got done playing with the guys at the outdoor court. I didn't even get a shower. I came here, tried to wipe myself down with toilet paper. Shirt still sweated out and all that. I forgot to get a change of clothes for my big day. But hey, Uganda, we out. See you in the next country. On the next episode of GlobalHooper. For this week's episode of GlobalHooper, we're out here in Manilla, Philippines.